Says, question, John 3:16, being born from darkness into light, thinking of the womb, there is darkness/protection being hidden. Do we have darknesses for our protection like Yeshua was hidden?
Well, I mean, it's more like we talk about, it's a natural state at the beginning. It's a place where something is birthed from. You know, we use the example of literally when you're born, you're coming from darkness into light, okay? You know, something is hidden for later revealing. Look, the baby for 9 months is hidden for later revealing. Now, of course, we can peek a little bit with, like, you know, doing the sonograms and things, whatever. We can, like, go ahead and look. But generally, they weren't able to do that back in those days. I mean, something was hidden to be revealed. All right? So those metaphors are all there. And generally, there's, you know, in some cases, there's a protection. There's a barrier to keep something out or in, et cetera. And in the darkness, there is some protection. You know, for some of your family members, I'm going to go out on a limb here, I guess, but for some of your family members, it is better that they don't have that call yet because they're not ready to make those choices. Remember, he called you because he knew from that point you could get there. Well, maybe a lot of people you know, even though you want them to know now, this is not the point yet where they could get there from. They haven't had enough experiences in their lives and things to get them to the point where they're ready to give up their sovereignty and come under his sovereignty. Okay? So in some sense, they're being protected in the darkness, because they're not coming under judgment in the darkness, because they have the only judgment comes in those that have light, should have had light, was exposed to light, shared with light, whatever. The ones who were called, who choose to be in the darkness. There's no judgment of those who are starting in darkness and nobody ever gave them the light. And when I say nobody, I mean the Father or Son has not called them out into the light. So maybe for some of them, they're actually in a better place. I know it doesn't look like it. I mean, being in darkness is still a pretty horrible place to be. And I said, look, a place where something is hidden for later revealing, but this can also be a frightening place.